What's up, everybody? Hey, Merry belated Christmas to y'all. Mic's on, video's on. I think we're good to go. Merry Christmas to y'all. So, rip the band-aid off real quickly. Anybody who sent me, because this is going to be all about the FAA awards, anybody who's emailed me the last 5 days, I've been in Cancun. You know what I did? Left my phone on airplane mode the entire time. I think I checked my email one time because somebody was emailing me a picture. One of the kids was emailing me a picture. So if I didn't answer you, guess what I'm doing all day today? Answering emails and getting FAA submissions. So we're going to talk FAAs all day today. Merry Christmas to everyone. What's up, Alan? Rob coming up with the Merry Christmas. Very cool. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Got that coming up. Josh. What's up, Josh, buddy? Braden, I was just looking at your video. Braden looks much better via email than it did text message. Good job. Monty, what's going on, brother? Monty, I was just looking at clear off a bunch of videos and photos because StreamYard, which I live stream on, is like you got too many, you can only have 100. So I had to take off your. I think you sent me a picture of your shirt one year. Maybe it might have been your trains. Anyway, just took that off moments ago. So for the FAA awards, let me put this up there real quick. Patreon is doing a cool thing right now. Boom, it showed this. So they're letting me, they just dropped this and now let us do discounts. So if you want to be a voting member of this year's Fan Appreciation Awards, go to patreon.com, type in Christmas on Crestline, and for the, let me actually read it because I actually don't know what they did. The Christmas Legend tier and the North Pole Ambassador tier, which I believe are the 10 and 25, you get 50% off the first month. So that's key for two reasons. One, you get to vote on this year's winners. And two, it locks you into more votes or more drawing entries for all of the drawings we do. So we do a drawing. The first live Monday of the month is Patreon only if you're a member of the paid tier. And if you're a member of the free tier, boom, be a member of the paid tier. Join that. You can do it for as little as $3 a month. But you get different drawings. So if you're a $3 a month member, you get one entry. If you're a $5 a month member, you get two. If you're a $10 member, which I believe is the North Pole Ambassador, you get five drawings. And if you're a Christmas legend like Scott Dries or Braden Stewart used to be, then you get 13 entries. And for Christmas and July extravaganza, which is going to be huge this year, the biggest year we've ever done, we do a every Monday is a live giveaway. So you get those as discounts. Now, I want to hear from anybody who has not sent me. If you're in the chat right now, or if you're watching this back later and you have not sent me your submission video, get to it. I've had who was I just emailing? I think Rob, it might have been you. Some I just got done emailing. Said, hey, when's the voting? Great question. And every year it happens. And one time, at some point, we're going to have somebody in our group here that says, "Yeah, web designer. I'll design. I need a standalone page. I don't need a website. I just need a web page where people can upload their video, and it eliminates photos and it eliminates. I've had a lot of people send me MOV files which are not editable, so I have to. You send it to me, then I have to spend time to screen record it. There's lots of things I need to weed out ahead of time. JR, boom, Cabo. Oh, I just left there this morning, brother. We flew back at 2 a.m. We should have said hi. Should have said hi. Dang it. Didn't even think about that. Anybody else being there. Yeah. I thought we were going to Cabo. We actually went to Cancun. My wife planned it. Awesome. So JR right now, I think it's 83 there today. When we flew in last night, it was 19 degrees, but we flew in Christmas morning to Mexico and just flew out last night. We're supposed to be back at midnight. Had a couple flight delays. Ended up getting back at 2 o'clock in the morning. But I was where you were at, brother. Was there 2 days ago, or Cancun, Cabo. Anyway, we could see Cabo from where we are. We stayed at the Hyatt Vivid Playa del Carmen, all inclusive. Pretty cool. Nothing, but and we took our whole family. I made that the thumbnail for this video. Was took all of our kids. We have one daughter-in-law, and my daughter took her boyfriend. Shout out to Anthony. Kitty Cash is awesome is saying, started putting away my indoor Christmas decorations. Got my finger on the first tub, dragging it in. Looks like they will stay up another day. Funny you should mention that. Actually cut my thumb today. So one thing that's neat, this is my first time in Cancun, and we all have like garden art. A lot of us do. And it's like a piece of metal that spins around. And I'm used to in Kansas having apparently lame ones. And the ones in Mexico are freaking awesome. So we bought some from Mexico, and I'm sitting there cutting the package. Cut my thumb. So, yep, 83, nailed it. Sitting in the pool. Heck yeah, let's go, brother. So a lot of folks know my other side of YouTube. I am big in the world of whiskey, and I do a lot with the slushy industry, do a lot with slushy machines, Ninja, Vivor, Eco Viva, a lot of them actually. Just got a new one in. But I learned how to make the Bob Marley. So JR, order the Bob Marley. And my kids lived on that this weekend. And it's basically Midori at the bottom, orange juice, and then a strawberry daiquiri on top. And it's layered, so it looks neat. Looks neat. What needs to be on the video? Do you want a video of the sequence or the whole show behind the scenes? I appreciate you willing me back in, Willie. So yes. So what I need, I've got some great ordered. Boom, Bob Marley. Let's go. Let's go, JR. Heck yeah. Cheers to you, to the bartender. So on the video, ideally, I want across the street. Braden, I'm using you as an example. Braden lives on a major street. Cars coming down constantly, and he actually went across the street and filmed it, but he left the headlights on the video. So I'm going to have to zoom in just to take the headlights off and kind of edit that a little bit. A lot of folks are sending me pre-edited video. One thing you can do is go back and watch last year's FAA video, we've done it for several years. But just go back and just kind of fast forward. They're all time-stamped. Well, at least the last few are time-stamped. And you can see which one looks best and kind of emulate themselves. If you want to throw me drone footage, boom, let's go with drone footage. But yeah, I want everything in there. Bill did a great one 2 years ago, which is probably my favorite. And Josh does this as well. There's a few others that we'll actually walk through. And hey, this is my prop here. You'll just focus on a Ferris wheel for a few seconds, but you do a whole walkthrough. I can edit that later. JR, who is in charge of our JR Mato Spark Award. And JR, if you didn't know, next week, maybe even this Saturday, I will have your trophy sitting right here. So those that don't know, the coveted trophy, the JR Spark Award, is it the best trophy in the industry, or is it the second best? I don't know. I'm curious to see if we can get a light fighter that will wind up winning one at some time, who's actually won the light fight, and they can compare which trophy is better. But we will have JR's trophy here live in studio. We're going to hook up. We're going to do it last Monday, and I ended up having to get called into work. So, yeah, in the next, we'll say 7 days, you will see that trophy here live. And that's kind of what we all want. We want the trophy. But JR he is the sponsor of the show. Last week we talked about what we're giving away, and it's a lot. It's I got a video in today of one of the Sasquatch trees that were won last year. Got that video today from a winner from last year. Some folks are coming in. They're defending their championships. But I digress. Really, what I want is I want an overall, and I want more. I want close-ups of stuff. I can edit it. If you are a sequencer and you got a pixel light show or an AC light show to set to music, send it to me with the music. Or if you don't know how to do that, send me your video. Send me your track, your music, and I can link that up for you. If you don't have like a speaker or Bluetooth on your phone, as long as I can hear the music and I know the precise song it is, either by you sending me the precise YouTube link, and I can MP3 convert that, or if you actually have the music, send that to me, and I can make it. Most of the videos you see on my prior FAAs were me editing it. I'll sync that music up. I did that for Carl, who ended up winning the Pixel contest last year, and a few others. I like crisp music, and I know you guys too. Hope you had a wonderful, I had a phenomenal vacation. Uh, I actually don't eat a lot on a normal day. I ate a ton there on purpose. And when you go to an all inclusive, like JR is at right now, you take advantage. You take advantage. I hope the footage I sent you this. I haven't looked at yours yet. Yours is. I haven't looked at anybody's yet. I got through. Let's just go through names. Here's who I have so far entered into this year's FAA. I have a lot. Actually, we'll read off everything. So this is. So here is who is in this year's. I have Aaron Stark. And Anthony, I never know how to say your last name. I've asked you before. Scon, I'll say, because it's SCH, is like a school. Scon, I'll say. Anthony Scon. Ben Siegfried. Braden Stewart. Brian Thomas. Carl Fudala. Chad Summers. Chris Clark. What? Chris Clark from Light Fight fame. We actually have a lot of light fighters in this year. Courtney Small. Derek Hardy. Derek's first submission. Eddie LeBlanc, Giatano Amato. Somebody I just put initial J. That tells me I stopped typing. I don't know who that is. John Chase. You've talked about sending me a video, but you have not sent me video yet that I've seen. So I do have a folder earmarked for you. John, I never know how to pronounce your name, but you've been around for years. John Olulet, I'll say. John Storms, his first submission. Lights on Orchard. Another first-time submitter, Michael Casadoka, I'll say. Monty Small, another first-time submission. Robert and Dana Lines. We got Rob Margola, Ryan Willwright, Scott Dries, Troy Campbell. And the ones I've not gotten to this year, I've gotten to the emails yesterday to check out your video. I still have Janet Howard, Jordan Maywald. What? Who else? Kian Hangman. Kian Hangman, first time submission. Polly Whitesides. I've heard of the Whitesides before, but Polly, I'm guessing that's the wife. Devin, see yours in there. Robert Lines again, asking me if I got his video because I didn't email him because I had my phone off. Brian Mock is going to join us. John, who's that? John Chase is going to try to send me the video. That must be the J I saw earlier. Or no, we had just talked about you. I've got, who else? Michael. Oh, here's Michael Cadolzia. Saying your name wrong. We change that to unread so I know not to mess it up. Josh Sutton, I see you in there, and that is it. So if you've sent me video and I did not read your name off, I didn't get the email. Some folks are sending that to me as Facebook messages. Battery exhausted. Hold on, I got to change cameras. Part of the good stuff here is. Oh. All right, we're back. Sorry, I didn't. My battery died on me. Let me get my camera refocused because I had to switch cameras out. There we go, a little bit. So if you sent me, I guess I don't know when that teetered out. Can I enter apps? A freaking little you can. Bring it on. Christmas on Crestline at gmail.com. Send me a Google link, Google Drive link, or send it via WeTransfer.com. I'm having good success then. You iPhone folks, please don't send me an MOV file because I can't edit that. I have to have a PNG or an MP4 ideally. But MOV files, and you send that to me, it just kind of slows the process because I don't want to get on you guys and say, hey, I don't want to bother you. You've already gone out the time, you filmed it, you've spent that much time. So I'll just screen record it. And why I don't like to do that is I lose resolution. Oh, sorry. Look at that nice day. Yeah, no, I just figured out how to get it darker in here. So I got my mic back on now. Yes, okay. So please don't send an MOV file if you can get away from it. MP4 is ideal. MOV, I have to screen record it, and it's a whole thing because then I lose resolution, and I don't want you to lose, not lose. I don't want you to not get a vote because you don't have the best resolution. So yeah. Brandon says photos by email and video on Facebook Messenger. Yep, I gotta convert those. We gotta convert it. Let's see here. Did I have you in the list, Brandon? I did not. So let me pull up here the Facebook peoples. And yeah, the only time I'm ever on Facebook is this right now. So Brandon Reavers sent a video. Yeah, so yeah, you actually sent in vertical. Is that from last year? Or is that from this year? What's the date on this? That was last year. So last year you sent me in. Do I have a phone down here? I don't. Horizontal. And this year you sent me. I have a 1-minute video of Dynamite Dream Farms that you sent on December 8th. Yeah, it's all vertical. I'll just loop them. I can screen record to that and come it out. I just can't download it from Messenger. If you want to resend it via Google Drive or that, then we do make you a page before I forget because I don't want to forget about you. Let's do a new folder for you. Boom. And that's exactly why I do these videos. Like I said, one day we'll get a standalone page, web page that just kind of takes all this guesswork out of here for me. Brandon. I'll put FB for Facebook on there to remind me to go back and get your Facebook stuff. All right. I know I saw. Where were you guys at, Robert and Lori, or was it 85 there in Oklahoma? Oh, somebody made it for you. Okay, I got you, Brandon. I got you. Well, I can stretch it out. I just have to take it from vertical, and I have to zoom in. I'll lose some quality of the video there. Yes, absolutely can send it. Yes. Let's get you two. Let's get you two there and have some fun with it. What's up, Brian? What's up, brother? We're just talking about, I'm guessing, your other half. Where did I see that wheel right? Polly. No, I'm thinking that's White Sides. I got the W right. Wrong one. I got the W right, though. Happy New Year. That's Jack tuning in. What's up, Jack? So, yeah, how about that? JR and I were, just across the island from one another all week. Dynamite Dreams Farm is our Christmas display page. Got you. So, yeah, we'll take care of it. So, yeah, we're excited. If you guys did not watch last week's, I got up on my Patreon page and on Discord. If you didn't watch last week's FAA video and you're not quite sure what it is you can win, I'll have it on Discord. Join our Discord page if you're not already on there. We're on there chatting all the time. Listen to our lights. They're in this year as well. I was just looking at your video earlier too. So yeah, we have I think probably 30% new entries this year. But again, so last week, if you didn't tune in to our prize package, the static display category will win a small tilt-up Sasquatch courtesy of J.R. Matos and Matos Designs, along with 550 Kraken lights and an easy plug-and-play app controller. The Pixel display winner, which Carl Fidala won last year, is a small tilt-up Sasquatch with 550 Kraken lights. If you win the string display, so basically just static display. If you win the static lights display, not one, but two of the small tilt-up Sasquatches to elevate your display. And then there's one everybody wants. And that is the J.R. Matos Spark Award, which gets you the legitimate, phenomenal, oh my God trophy, which will be here live in just a few days, along with last year's winner, Jeremy Marshall, the Marshall Family Christmas Lights. But also get you a $750 gift card. Now, last year's winner, Jeremy, has not used his gift card yet, and he has an interesting. He has a reason why, just family issues, but he has an interesting reason why, and he'll talk about that a little bit when he comes on here for a live. Question on debate: Transworld or Ohio Mini this year? We got into that last year. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to you, brother. Let me know if you need to send more video than what I sent. I will do that. I will do that indeed. The rest of my day today after this is going to be diving into the FAA, start the editing process, and I will give about right now, the voting is scheduled to go to Patreon a week from today. A week from today, Patreon folks will have the video, and they will have probably a week to decide. Probably about 5 days to decide. And we'll announce that. Hopefully, the tentative announcement date is on January 12th. So voting will start on the 5th. Give folks plenty of time. You have zero excuses to not enter. And let's do each other a favor. Let's grow this. So I know we've got a ton of light fighters in here. Let your buddies know. Say, hey, Charlie is doing this. My goal, selfishly, is I want to kind of overtake the Light Fight Trophy and make the Matos Spark Trophy the coveted trophy in the industry. Maybe we could talk Jeremy. Maybe when Jeremy's here, we'll ask him. And he plan on go. I don't think he's ever been to a convention, so maybe he plans on going to a convention. So Brandon, I will be going. Oh, you know what I can do? I can do this. I keep forgetting that's a thing. I play right now. The tentative plan is Philadelphia for Transworld. I've already got that booked. The Expo and the Oklahoma Mini are probably the three that I'll do this year. I'm gonna skip it on the Kansas one. Be blunt and honest with you. I was bored. I was bored at it. I just was. I think the most exciting part of it was when JR's flight got delayed, and he had a video about, hey, I got delayed, can't come to the Kansas Heartland Mini. So I plan on going to Oklahoma next year. I know a lot more people down in Oklahoma, a lot more of you down in Oklahoma, like the Slankers, than I do in Kansas. I don't know anybody in Kansas other than Jeremy, and I haven't seen him in person in a while. I'm in it for the trophy. Let's go. Yes. I like that idea. Yeah. See, when are you posting your house? You said you did it. Yeah, I'm going to save that for Christmas in July extravaganza series. I am so in love with these new downspout clips. They just completely changed the way a house looks. So I was going to do that video so kind of break down the fourth wall here a little bit. YouTube videos, Christmas YouTube videos hit best during Christmas time when you post them in July. If you post them as a Christmas in July thing, and when people start searching for Christmas lights about October 1st, they perform better. And I didn't want to waste that. Like, it's a year-old video. What's going on this year? And next year, they're changing the gutter clips again, so it's going to be neat. Be back up here again a little bit. What's up, Santa Shaggy? Yay! Santa Shaggy, loved your. Sorry I didn't comment as much as I normally do on your videos this year for your advent calendar. Advent calendar of the day. Love Santa. I always put the smile on my face, brother. Well, yeah, we got some changes coming up for 26, which we will announce our changes after the FAA is all over and done with. We'll announce our changes for next year's show. Loved your Great Christmas Light Fight review for 5 and 6. I thought this year's was one of the best. I agree with you. I did think this year's was one of the best in a while. I do. Now, what's Bill saying? Like that deal. And we're talking with Bill. We're talking with Bill. Going to get Bill on the show. Bill, I apologize. I haven't gotten back with you. Busy time, flying out of the country, all that. Yes, there are conventions, Ryan. The Christmas Expo will be in Fort Worth this year. There's a bunch of us going. Christmas Expo is probably my favorite because I like hanging out. I know a lot of folks will hang out at the St. Louis Trans World. Well, we always stay at we have stayed at the hotel that's attached to the convention center. Their lobby's so small. So um, let's see here. I need another trophy for the collection. Let's go, Jordan. Let's go. New location, new trophy. Stacy's got an order for more of them because a lot of people want them. Yes, he did. Yeah, he didn't know how it was going to hit this year. And yeah, see, yeah, my wife's from Indiana. I would. We're going to Indiana for a reunion here, July, April, May, sometime. So FAAs. Let's get back to it. So we talked about what you win. We talked about how you win. Recruit folks. I'll take last minute ones if they have a display. Say, hey, email Christmas on Crestline. Send them a Gmail Drive or through WeTransfer.com. What's up, Aaron? Aaron, do I have your video yet? Did I say your name off earlier? Aaron Grimes. I do not have Aaron Grimes' video. Did you email it to me and I haven't got to it yet? It's possible. Aaron, where's your submission at? I'm not seeing it, bro. Aaron, when's the last time you've even emailed me? ARN Grimes. None. Okay. All right. Well, we need your submission there, Mr. Aaron Grimes. Not gonna lie, if it wasn't for Fulton County Farms, I don't think we'd have done much of the Spirit this year. So Santa Shaggy, for folks who don't know, we talk about Santa Shaggy all the time. He's been here live on location, but he loves Christmas as much as we all do. But he does YouTube, he does Facebook. Fun guy. Okay, Aaron hasn't sent it. We're doing it tonight. Cool. When does Stacy restock with clips and stuff? He pre-orders. Thank you, Rob. Rob was always good with reminding me, kind of reeling my back in. Pre-sales are coming up, like in a few weeks. So if you don't know what pre-sales are the one time, like Devin just sent me a text the other day. He walked into Home Depot, 75% off lights, and they had a ton of lights. So he bought them all. So pre-sales are the when Christmas light companies say, hey, how much do we need for stock? What did we do last year? What did we do 2 years ago? What do we think we need this year? And they offer you a deep discount. A lot of them at 40%, all of them at least 25%. Say, hey, you order now, put your order in. That can kind of help us gauge what we want to order later. So yeah, the other convention I'm hoping to go to, I have not been invited back this year. I love Christmas Light Contractor USA.com's convention they have. I went to the one in Gatlinburg, Tennessee last year. Didn't even realize that. Oh, who's my favorite barbecuer? The winningest man in barbecue. What in the world is his name? I'm drawing a blank. Myron Mixon. Did not realize Myron Mixon's restaurant was there. Didn't go to it. I'm hoping to be invited back by Fred Zimmerman and all the folks there. I'll 100% go. That was a fantastic convention. If you are thinking about doing Christmas light installation as a living, that is a convention to go to. It's some of the biggest installers in the world are there to just share tips and tricks. Some of them say, hey, they don't allow cameras when they talk because here's some insider secrets. You can use this in your own business, but he doesn't want it out there on YouTube. Fine, cool. But yeah, that was a fun one. The weather did not help all of us. The wind's been crazy, Rob's saying. I've heard a lot of that. The weather was terrible this year. So, Rob, we got both Robs. We got Rob and Rob. Rob Lines, are you on the East Coast as well? The other Rob is in New York. Had a 12-feet Christmas tree break on me. Oh, very bad year. So, J.R. Matos, J.R., if you're still watching, how was the Bob Marley? Inquiry minds want to know. Iowa. Okay, gotcha. In Tennessee, yeah. It was in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, Devin. And it was in the Smoky Mountains. It was at Margaritaville Resort last year. I had a perfect time. There's not one bad thing I'd say there. It was a great time. So I need your FAA submission awards. Please send them MP4 files. And I forget, I've been inundated with emails who asked me if I could edit their video for them, and I'm happy to do it. I wonder if I could search like search for the word edit, see who it was, see if it'll pop up or not. Wasn't Jordan? Maybe it was Jordan. Yes, it was Jordan. Asked me to do it, and I see you got a new email to me, Jordan. So hopefully that is in there, and I'll absolutely edit that. I'm excited to go, guys. We have some phenomenal displays, and I always say it. I love the displays. I haven't gotten one yet, but I love it when it's just a single line of lights on a house because you did something. And when you peel back the layers, yeah, JR's hooking everybody up, and he's doing great work on the prizes, and the trophy is out of this world. But in the end, the whole point of me starting this contest 7 years ago, 6 years ago, was just if you see one thing, like this is why I love the light fight. If you see one thing that inspires you to build a prop, you build a prop, and that inspires somebody else to do a light show or a display or add to their display. I've said it a million times. One of my favorite things is the people who come here every year to get their Christmas photos in our Santa Claus cutout. During Halloween this year, I had a couple come by. We're known. We might be more well. We're as well known for what we do on Halloween as we do for Christmas. But Halloween, we don't do a big display, even though my wife wants to this year. We have a popcorn machine out there and Jello shots for the parents and giant candy, full size Pringles. We're known for our candy. And I had this wife come up, and the husband he didn't really want to talk a lot. That's fine. The wife says, "Hey, you inspired my husband to do a big display." He's like, "Yeah, hi," and he introduced himself. So you do pixels, you do AC, and he does pixels. But yeah, I love that you're passing it down to the next generation. Boom, and that's what the FAA is all about. It's about doing the one thing that you don't even know someone's gonna like and take up and move on with. And maybe they do it better, or maybe they get in the light fight because of the prize or because of the display you did. Neat. Anything you do is better than nothing. Yeah, it's all about the spirit. I don't know. I get giddy about this contest. I love this contest. I use the word contest very loosely. Inspirational. Insert adjective. I don't know. I added my car for the light show. Something way different. Love it. Oh, I see you got a car there as a thumbnail. Looks like it's not a Chevelle. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I get giddy about this event every year, and you can vote for yourself. So go to the Patreon's doing a sale right now, so it's 50% off. I think it goes. Oh, the code is FAA. Sorry, you need the discount code. Discount code is FAA. Can I edit that? Discount code. Discount code is FAA. I can. This. Okay. FAA. Boom. There we go. So that's 50% off the first month of the North Pole and the something else tier. North Pole Ambassador Christmas Legend tier. So it's 50% off for 1 month, but you get to vote and you get entered into all of our giveaways. The first live of every Monday is a giveaway, and every Monday in July is a giveaway. So fun. So you can vote for yourself. So if you submitted a video and you really want that trophy, vote for yourself. I would. Plus, I think it's neat. Had a family in our walkthrough a couple weeks ago said they wish they could have lights in their house. Dad said they couldn't afford to buy lights. I have kids. I have the kids 1,000 incandescent lights and laying in the shed. The mom, oh, nice. You handed it to him. Very cool. Good job, Brandon. That's awesome. Here's a thought. Very cool. That's awesome. We spent the season texting with Christmas light display friends. Greatest hobby. Yes. Agreed. So I could join so I could get at least one vote. Yes. There you go. Absolutely. Yeah. We can't find it. Is it a website? Yeah, it's right there in this little scroll thing, right? It'll come up here in a second, but I'll put it up here standalone too. It's just patreon.com right there. Patreon, I can't do it. I'm not this talented. Patreon.com/Christmas on Crestline, and the discount code is FAA. Easiest way is just go to patreon.com and the search button, just type in Christmas on Crestline. It's easier to do it that way, probably. I'm just trying to be fancy by putting the whole title in there. A 64 Impala. I almost said that, and I'm like, yeah, Chevelle. Didn't go. Actually, I was going to go with 65. First inclination was a 65 GTO. I guess not that. You're welcome, Rob. You're welcome. So I'm very excited. If I had the time, wasn't really planning on going to Cancun for Christmas. My wife said, "Hey, we're going to Cancun for Christmas." I'm like, we're taking all the kids. I'm like, what? And we're taking all the kids and the spouses and the boyfriends. Okay, yes, ma'am. So we went, had a great time. Um, there was the one problem we had is, and I never buy anything in the duty free because it's actually never cheaper. Found a bottle of Macallan 18, cheaper, a lot cheaper, about 25% cheaper. So I bought it, and they put it in the duty free bags, and I take it on the airplane. No big deal. And going back through customs, you have to get your bag and then give it back to them. And I walk right through the display on the American side with my duty free bags of 18-year-old scotch. And they're like, what are you doing? It's setting off alarms. I'm like, okay. Like, yeah, you can't bring that through. I'm like, the duty free. Like, yeah, you're on the American side now. You have to put that in your luggage and just check it in. So I had to buy a new, because my bag was already on the plane. I had to buy a new bag, check it, pray the duffel bag didn't break the scotch, and the box got shredded, but the bottle maintained. So, JR, if you're coming back and you're bringing any scotch or tequila or anything with you, check it in your luggage on the way back. Our category is broken down. Thank you, Steve. That's too much. Oh, I know what I can do is I can share a trophy. Share screen. Share screen. Let's do that. That'll be easier for everybody to know. Where's my Discord? So let's show you here on Discord. So here it is on Discord. Let me take. Apparently, I can't take myself out and have audio. So thank you for letting me know that. So I'll say off that again. Lost. Dang it. Didn't I? Oh, find vertical. Oh, there you go. Show vertical. No, you got me now. You should have it now. So we got sound now. Yes. Now we got sound. We're cool. I don't see where that I'm muted. Let me know if I have sound. Anybody? Any sound now? Weird. Sound now? Question mark. Yep. Okay. Cool. So back here again. So you get these. What I was saying is the you get static displays, which are anything that's just not animated. Pixel display is obviously a pixel light display. If you're going to go to the trouble of having pixel lights, you're going to go to the trouble of animating them. So that is an animated pixel light display. The string light display is an animated string light display. Now, if it's not full of music, but you have some sort of animation there, cool. And I will kind of use common sense, which I think I have. Pretty sure I have it. Where you fit into everything. If you're a combination pixel and string, what do you have more of? Maybe I'll put you in that category versus the other. But anyway, the pixel light display gets the tilt up Sasquatch with 550 lights. The static display gets the tilt-up Sasquatch, the 550 Kraken lights, and the plug-and-play controller because they're a static light show. They have no controller boxes. They have no way of animating their light show. So JR will provide them with the app controller. String light displays, animated, get not one but two tilt-up Sasquatches. And then whoever JR feels did something inspirational and motivates others will give them the Spark Award. They decided to call it the Spark Award because they want you to light that spark in someone else and motivate them. Last year, that Spark Award went to the Marshall Family Christmas. Jeremy Marshall will be here live in studio in the next little bit to talk about that. But you win $750 gift card to JR Matos, to Matos Designs, and you win the coveted trophy. So that's in short supply common sense. Well, it can be. I'm fairly confident I have it, but I make fun of people who don't. My lights went out on me. Oh well, battery died. That is a short supply. I think I have it. Maybe not today because I didn't check my camera battery. It died. My light battery died. You know what? I've been awake for a while. I guess I flew in about 12 hours ago. So anyway, got in late. What's up, Giatano? Giatano, did I call you off? I don't remember seeing you. I don't have your video yet, Giatano, in there. Do I have your email? Let's see if I got Giatano. Did you send me your video yet? Inbox. Just call me right now. Oh, work's calling me. They can wait. I'm busy with my buddies. Giatano, I don't see your video. Did you not send it to me yet? Make sure you send me your FAA video submission. And if you want to vote in this year's show, boom, patreon.com/Christmas on Crestline. And Patreon is doing some, sorry I don't have it earlier, but I was out of town. But they're doing a Christmas sale. You can pick a couple tiers and get 50% off. I picked a couple tiers, get 50% off. So appreciate to Patreon for letting me do that. Yes, replied that I did. Well, then cool. Then you'll be in my notes then. And let me go ahead and make you a spot then. Oh, there you are. I see you now. You're in there. Yeah, Giatano Motto 2026 Christmas. I got you. You're right. So we are good there. So appreciate everybody who entered. Now, anybody who's watching the show, and I will have all these folks. I think we're all regulars in here, right? Or we're becoming regulars if we're not all regulars in the chat. Comments. I love that we have about 25-30% of the submissions this year being people who are never in chat. I've never even heard of, but I love that you're doing it. It tells me that maybe you just don't like typing. Maybe you just don't like commenting. Maybe you're more introverts than we are. That's fine. Cool. Oh, I can put the comments back up again now. Need to get a paid YouTube subscription. Keep getting ads breaking into your lives. I used to. Well, my camera's not focused here again, is it? Anyway, all sorts of technical difficulties today. That's fine. I think that kind of wraps up. What questions? Anybody have any questions for me before we probably sign off here in a bit? Take that off. See if I get that to focus here again. Yeah, there we go. That's better. So I had to switch cameras, so give me a little bit different of a lens. Pop in there. There we go. What all questions do you have about the show? Otherwise, I'm not getting ads. Giatano says, I don't know how the ads on the live stream works. I used to do the paid thing where they take the commercials out. What do they even call that? YouTube will tell me. Anyway. I don't watch YouTube enough, as it turns out. So I watch like 6 guys I watch, 6 folks I watch. Happy New Year to you. Let me know if you need more footage. I will. I'm going to go through. So the plan is I'm going to go through all the emails today. Hopefully I'll have that done. Actually, probably by 5 tonight. For me right now, it's 2:45. I'll have all that done. Get that categorized. And then over probably the next rest of the week, I'll go through. Needs to be sooner than that, doesn't it? Over the next 48 hours, I'll go line by line and say who gave me what. And I'm going to email you and say, hey, here's what you gave me. Here's what I can do with it. Or you did great. Or, hey, maybe for next year, do this instead. So I'll kind of give you guys critiques so you can send in the best video. Let your buddies know that if they want in on it, ChristmasOnCrestline@gmail.com. Send me their submissions. If anybody who knows someone who's a web designer, I'm looking for somebody to design me. I don't need a whole web page. I just need, well, I need one page. I just want somewhere for folks to do this. So it's a lot easier for you. We'll get into that. That's something I want to change for 2026. But yeah, send me in your video if you have not done so yet. Do it. And then get a bunch of cool prizes and have fun being part of the community. That's about it for me today, guys. If you have any questions, shoot me an email. If you have my phone number, shoot me a text. I'll get that more quickly. I still have probably 20 emails to go through of submissions. And that's about it. Happy New Year to folks. If I don't see you later, get in the Discord chat. Do I have one of these things for Discord real quick? Usually it's in my video description. I did not put that in the video description today. But you can go to an older video. I don't have it. Anyway, go to Discord. Or if you want to be in Discord, you don't know how to get in Discord, email me and I'll give you the Discord because we're in there chatting right now. So that's it for me today, guys. Send me your submissions. Patreon members, I will have the video to you in 7 days from today. 1 week from today, you will have the video to start voting on. I may break it up into categories. I may make it one long one. It depends on the length. It depends on how many submissions I get. I don't know, but I might break it up this year. We'll see how many we get. That's it for me today, guys. Thanks so much for being rock stars and being awesome all the time. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. We'll talk in Discord. We'll talk soon. I'm Charlie, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh, what's the Discord name? Christmas on Crestline. And before, see, I'm glad I saw that. See, that's the advantage of having these comments up. Can you put your... Let me go back in there to comments. I was getting ready to sign off. Can you put your up clips from your shows into the Discord? I probably can. I've just never done it. Do I have invite to server? Copy. Here is. I just put it in chats. You want to copy paste that and write it down. That is the Discord link to be invited. That expires in 7 days. If you're watching that back after 7 days, it'll change. But yeah, anyway, that's about it for me today, guys. And in about 8 hours, that will be a live link that YouTube will allow to go through. I will see you all in the next video. Email me your submissions. Have your buddies. Have your neighbors across the street. Talk to you guys later. I'm Charlie. See you in the next video. Bye. Oh, I'm going to do my Patreon card here. If you're a Patreon paid member, you'll have your name in this in our 2026 redo.